As today, which is second day, when I check the main harness and nothing is cut, so what I'm going to do is I will replace those wire hose like this that they cut off, and I will just using this harness without changing it, because I look at it, all the plug color and they match. Okay, they all match and nothing else different between this motor and the original motor. So I will using this harness and not replace anything. And the sensor, which is the ignition coil, on this one is nothing missing, but on the other side, the driver's side, is one missing. So I took the one right here to put on the new motor, and this one is the cut too, so I just replace it. Okay, and body throttle, going to swap the body throttle, and everything else the same. So I have to take in some shortcut here in case it doesn't work or anything like that, then I will swap later. But the best for you to not taking shortcut is replace all the original to the new one, so that will not have any engine light or any trouble later. But on this I will take shortcut because I check everything is the same. Now I'm ready to put it back. So what I do is I tilt about maybe 5-degree angle, so that will slide in easier to the transmission, because the motor mount kind of very high up here, and the two bolt a little bit difficult to slide in. Okay, you have to watch out for that. And one thing about this line pin right here, I need to take this size out because the one in the transmission is still there. If you don't take this one out or this one, you will have a hard time to slide in, because one again another, so that you can't push in. So I need to take the other one to put right here because that side's missing. So I need to put my compressor tire on this way so it will clear down there for me to put my engines in. Okay, what I'm looking right now is the two see, like that, is this side is almost in already, and this side over here, let me see, this side still need a little bit drop. Okay, so if I push like this, it will go in. Okay, but that side probably not. Let me check again. See that? Okay, perfectly. So I will push to see if that will go in. Push. All right, it's in right away. So that's good. So that's fitting. And kind of tilt a little bit like this, so I'm going to drop the front. Okay, what I mean drop the front is drop the front lower, so that will that. Check to see. Okay, when you look at transmission and engine, if go like this, that means you need to tilt to be like this. Okay, so that will go slide in. So that almost the same. And let me drop a little. See, the motor mount is touching the chassis. Okay, so that means you need to jack up a little tiny bit to clear right there. Okay, and what I'm going to do, we'll try to see I can jack this transmission a little bit more, so that one can clear the top. I think they have. Okay, now the motor mount is clear, so the bolt is clear. So let me push to see that fitting. I can feel it. I feel in already. You can see that there's a little gap only, so that means it's in. Okay. All right, it's pretty easy. This is the bracket that they put on top of the motor mount. Kind of very tight up here, you know. And don't forget to insert this too. We'll slowly to push the exhaust to it, because the bracket is kind of hitting on the exhaust. So I'm going to lock it in with one nut. Okay, on this, in case yours does not fit inside here, use a screwdriver, slowly pry the tip of this. Okay, pry the tip of this to make sure it fit like this, so you can drop more. So on this side, I put the nut to secure so it won't drop. And this side's almost in, so I need to drop the engine more to get it fitting. There. Yeah. So when I pry this to get this fit like that. Okay. Woo. Kinda. Sometimes it doesn't fit in there. You have to struggle a little bit to get it tight. So I'm gonna tie this up. I already put some, you know, when you do this, engine and transmission bolt, you have to tie some of those before you even do this right here. Otherwise, it doesn't really go in. Okay. Not much for me to show, because you're just connecting all your ECU and radiator. And on this one, they took the bumper out. I had to put the bumper in. And all that stuff is just reverse from what you're taking out. So I'm not going to waste your time to watch for more than 20-30 minutes that just doing simple stuff. I know that the most difficult is to take them out and to lock it in with the motor mount like I just did. And all those stuff is sometimes you have to play around to fit, you know. So at this point, I'm going to put my flywheel bolt in and then connect my ECU, and that's it. What you have to do is, you're using this right here, turn. Okay, when you turn, the flywheel and the torque converter or whatever is the CVT torque converter, it will turn together. But if you tapping this right here, then the flywheel will turn by itself. So you have to play around until you find the bolt that goes straight to it. Other than that, you will not have a chance to spin it. Maybe somewhere else that you can look to it, but myself, I don't see anywhere except doing tapping, you know, tapping the handle, then the flywheel the flex plate will spin it by itself. But if you turn it, then both flywheel and the torque converter will go together. So on this right here, that's what it is. I doing it, and for your maybe different. Okay, the trick for that, kind of very tiny space, so I'm using this magnet here and feeding to the hole, right? And as soon as I go in the hole, so I can use my finger to turn on it. Okay, if you don't do that, then I don't know, you can use your finger to do like holding like this, but it kind of hard because your hand is not fitting there very tight. So my is using this 99-cent magnet, and that worked pretty good for me. Okay, and this I already got 2 in there, so this will be my 3rd one. Okay, this is how I do. Okay, help with your finger to make sure it doesn't drop. As soon as you see it fit into the hole, then you can pull your magnet out and turn by your finger. Okay. See it? So now it's in there. Okay, that's how you do. This moment reveal the truth on the engine. Okay, I got oil and coolants already in. So now to complete the installation. So let's go fire it up to see how it sounds. Alright, I know the battery is weak. I've been charging, but you know, in the last couple of days I haven't charged, so that's why the weeks. Sounds pretty good. Right now still need to warm up. Cooling's still bleeding right now, so we'll see a little bit after maybe 5 minutes warm up. Okay, it's been around a couple of minutes now and idle pretty good, and the engine's warm up. The coolant is bleeding already. There's no bad sign of bubble keep pop up, so that's a good sign that the car is not going to be have anything leak. So now it's completely bleeded, and you know, pretty good engine. And not just that, the engine is very simple to remove and install. So even though you're first time doing car, I would not recommend it, because watching YouTube to fix your car, sometimes if you not know anything about car, then that will be difficult. But if you already know how to do maybe something simple like axle, changing oil, starter and alternator, any of those, I would say this car, you capable to do it. It's not that hard at all, you know. If I do it, I would say if I start like 7 in the morning, I should be able to finish by like 6 or 5 in the afternoon. Because yesterday I was taking about 2 hours to take him out, and today it take me like 4 hours to put it back in. So it's not too bad, you know. I would say more or less than 7 hours, 8 hours you should get it done. But you have to have an electric tool though, you know, impact and all those stuff, because by hand it will take more time. But if you have a proper tool, you know, at least like couple impact and couple cordless, then you should be able to do it in a 2 day. I would say in a 2 day for non-experienced. Okay, so that's it, the end of the road. The bumper kind of like torn, so I'm not sure I'm gonna put a bumper on it, because the bumper is no good. They probably have to buy a new bumper, and this is the end of the road. So thank you for watching. So help me subscribe, okay? And see you guys next video. Bye bye now.